Right. So let's wait a short time in case a few other people are still joining. So this is the first going deeper session with a bit less instruction and a bit more time for meditation. And we can try stepping up and down the gears of mindfulness a few times. So hopefully in between you guys have maybe done a 1 minute session of mindfulness each day, just to keep something going each day. Okay. So what we could do is start with just resting the eyes and then try a couple of minutes of high gear mindfulness, and then go back to resting the eyes for a couple of minutes, then step back down a gear and then step back up to the direct approach again, and a bit longer with the low gear approach, using the positive word, so maybe 12 minutes, and then we can see what kind of effect it has to step up and down gears. So you can follow along with me, or you can, if you know you need a different gear, you can choose just to use the gear that you think you need right at that time. And if there's time, we can have some questions at the end. Okay, so let's start with 2 minutes of the direct approach to the mindfulness process, where we're just resting, allowing the eyes to rest in one place, with the eyes half open, just naturally. Don't worry if the eyes move, but just keep relaxing them. You're looking for some enjoyment of relaxation. Okay, that's about 2 minutes. So noticing what that was like in terms of whether you felt any, even a small amount of enjoyment or relaxation. Was there a lot of thinking or not? That's kind of a good thing to start with. Let's get a kind of baseline measurement of how you are right now. Now let's try stepping up to high gear relaxation for a couple of minutes by placing a load on the body, putting a bit of demand on the body, and let's see what effect that has. So you can do that by holding the arms out to the sides, back a bend to do it standing, and you can bend the knees an inch or so, and in a comfortable way. You can bend the arms, bring the hands in an inch or so, very, very slowly, and back out again. So what we're doing, the same mindfulness process. So this is meditative, kind of meditative exercise. Try that for 2 minutes. Do it as long as it is comfortable for you. Basically enough time for you to get the enjoyable sense of relief afterwards. So the arms stretch all the way out at shoulder height. And then very slowly you can bring them in about an inch or so. The movement comes from the shoulders. And back out very slowly. So we're doing the same mindfulness process. Reducing unnecessary effort. And if it's too much, you can bring them in for rest and then go back out again. So only doing as much as you're comfortable with. But it should place a small amount of demand on the muscles of the shoulders and arms. Okay, so bringing that to an end. So it should be enough time to get a good feeling of, pleasurable feeling of relief in the shoulders and arms. And that's that good feeling of relaxation that we're looking for. So now let's come back and do another couple of minutes of resting the eyes and see if that's had any effect. Just that little bit of enjoyment of relaxation at the end. Okay. looking for that sense of enjoyment. Okay, it's about 2 minutes. So noticing if it felt any different the second time, and it may do and it may not do, depending on what you need. So now we could try stepping down a gear just by adding a gentle mental or physical activity. So I recommend just adding a positive word during the whole of the out breath. Peace or calm or relax is a good word, I find. And let's do that for 12 minutes. This is another intervention we can use. And really relaxing into the repetition of the positive word. Looking for a sense of enjoyment and relaxation again. So choosing a word, or it could be prayer or mantra perhaps. And we'll do about 12 minutes. And if you feel ready to step back up again to the direct method, feel free. Looking for a sense of the breathing calming down as you relax. And don't worry if your mind wanders, just allowing the mind to come back to the positive word, the repetition. Enjoying the relaxation of thinking. So we'll just do another minute or so. Okay, that's about 12 minutes. That may have gone, may have seemed really fast, or may have taken ages, depending. Can be different times. So in the with the direct approach to the mindfulness process, we're not adding any activity. We're just relaxing unnecessary activity. And in the dropping down a gear in the first gear method, we just did then, we're adding just the very minimal, at the least effort we could add, just including saying a positive word in our mind during the out breath. So it's almost no effort. So hopefully that felt like pretty low effort, but it may or it may not, depending on what we how we're approaching it. If we're approaching it in a kind of as a relaxation or as something to do, so ideally we approach that as a kind of a relaxation. And now let's do just a couple of minutes of the just resting the eyes direct method, and see how that compares to the first two that we did, just for a couple of minutes, and then I think we have to finish. It's about 2 minutes now. So let me know how that went. There'll be more time for questions on Monday, I think. And yeah, do try and do at least a minute a day if you want to, just to or more, and add minutes on, add minutes together. So thanks very much for joining us for our short Going Deep session.